Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and in today's video we are doing a Sunday reset and it's late. It's 4:30 already and I should have been filming all day today. I have literally been non-stop going. I had a nail appointment this morning at 10 a.m. and then while I was up there, I had like a bunch of returns. I ran into Sephora. I needed to get lashes. I always try to buy lashes when I go for my nail appointment because the Sephora is right there. And then I had Old Navy returns and they are having 50% off sale. So I grabbed shorts for all my boys, including my big boy. Not my husband, my big boy as in my 16-year-old. I also ran over to the HomeGoods / Marshalls because I wanted to look for some coastal decor, but they didn't have anything. So I did find a wagon for the summer for when we're going to the beach. So I'll show you that. It's really, really cute. And it was a really great price. And then I had a Target pickup order. So I went in there, got some new bras and I think I got a top. And then I ran into the TJ Maxx down there and I got a cute dress that Danny doesn't like, but it doesn't matter. I like it. So now I'm home. While I was gone, Danny was so good. He did so much stuff. He did laundry, he mowed the lawn, he cleaned the floors, he mopped the floors, y'all, without even being asked. He's so incredible. He's sitting right here, so he's probably rolling his eyes so hard to the back of his head. And we're gonna go outside now because I got a new flag for the mailbox, thank you. Because there's a street down the road from us where everybody on the street puts the flags on the mailbox and I love the way that it looks. And so we want to do the same. So a bunch of us neighbors got one and hopefully eventually everybody will have one and we'll all have them on our mailbox. So we're gonna go down and put that up.
We do have a lot of vets on our street.
We do have a lot of vets on our street. We absolutely do, which is why we should all have our flags up. Because when you're seeing this, it's the day before Memorial Day. And it's the day before when I'm filming it. Oh, I also had to go pick up my BJ's order. BJ's is like a Costco. So I've got all that to put away. If you could see what like this direction of my house looks like right now, it's a hot mess express. But you know what? It's fine. It's all fixable. So we're gonna go hang up this flag and then I'm gonna show you too how the garden's doing. I'll give you an update on how that is looking. It looks really, really good. Everything is coming in. Danny's gonna do some edging and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get some stuff done. So glad you guys are here. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, my friends, we're gonna go ahead and get started down at the end of my driveway. We're gonna go ahead and put up our new flag that we got for our mailbox. I absolutely love how this turned out. This is from Amazon and it was an entire kit. So it came with the flagpole, the flag itself. It also came with a solar powered light that goes at the end of the flagpole so that your flag is lit up all night long. And it looks really, really sharp. I really do love it. So happy that we got that on there, especially just in time for Memorial Day. I also just opened up the remainder of those questions from the Q&A and I figured we could just wrap this up by answering a few more of these. I hope that you have enjoyed this. It's been fun not trying to think about what to talk about in these videos. I know sometimes you guys prefer less talking, but that's just kind of not who I am. I'm a chatter. We went out last night, so please disregard the sound of my voice. We had so much fun. We went out to Worcester and started off at, a bar visiting Danny's coworker, then ended up in another bar, local bar. That was kind of a dive. I really wanted to dance, so we headed down the street to the White Eagle. If you're familiar with this area, definitely were oldies up in there. Oh my gosh, everybody looked like my children. Danced a little bit to a fun DJ, then headed over to the Mailbox, which was a gay club. So much fun. The vibe in there was so fun and positive and happy, and everybody was just dancing. It was so fun. And, dance the night away to ABBA and Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. Just such a blast. So I'm paying for it this morning though. My voice is a little bit shot from all of the fun, but you got to do it sometimes. So lots and lots and lots of fun, but I'm going to go ahead and get this flag up and then we're going to get to answering some questions. Okay, I'm back up at the house and it is raining with the sun out. I love that. So here's how things are looking over here. Everything's coming in really full and beautiful, except for this catmint. This catmint's kind of small, but the hostas are looking great. The winter creepers all look great. This pot is looking fantastic. It's full of water though, so I need to. We have had so much rain. Just gonna dump it out a little bit here. Oh, there's a worm underneath. This does have a bunch of rocks on the bottom, so they're not just sitting in water. Here's this side. Everything is really growing in, so just looking really good. Like these heucheras are huge. We're starting to get the flowers on the hostas, but I will cut those out. I don't love those. This rose bush has bugs, so I need to spray it because they're eating my buds. So gotta take care of that. I'm gonna do that. Probably not today because it's supposed to rain, but I think tomorrow it's not raining, so I'll do it tomorrow. There's my catmint looking great. The boxwoods looking great. This heuchera looking fantastic. So cute with the bubblegum petunias coming out of this vintage, this vintage watering can. So pretty. So I have a knockout rose there. And then the Gracious Gardener rose is in the back. It is kind of covered, so what I'm gonna do is actually cut back a bunch of this hydrangea right here so that this can come up. But I told you before, I wanted it to climb, and so you know, it has to push up because it's covered, but it has a bunch of buds on it, so I'm really, really excited about that. So does this bad boy, has a bunch of buds on it. This is so funny. This hosta, I can't tell if it's like 2 hostas in one, like some of it's variegated, some of it's not, but looks really, really pretty. I put another heuchera over there. That one had died, but I put another one there and it's kind of covered because that hosta got giant. I planted it when it wasn't giant. So yeah, this is a mock orange that has gotten kind of decimated. I need to figure out where I want to plant it or move it. Right now it's just in this, I think I'm going to put it back on the deck, but we'll see. It is making a disastrous mess here. Here are these other planters. I need to move them. I put them up out of the rain because they were getting hammered yesterday. We had like such terrible torrential downpours, so I moved them up and out of the way. I need to put them back, but these little white flowers did not survive, so I need to tear those out. But the petunias are looking fantastic. I'm so glad I went with just the pink petunias this year. This hosta is getting a little decimated from the rain, but that's what happens. These boxwoods that I had trimmed up grew ridiculously, so Danny's going to trim them back. We did pull out that other hydrangea over here and I put a smoke bush. That's what's here. I wanted something purple, so it will grow. I got to get some more mulch because we kind of ripped it all up when we were pulling out that hydrangea. It was giant and that was a pain in the neck, but we got it out. This planter right here has the pink cashmere superbenias. They're just full of buds, but they haven't opened up yet. They will. Got a winter creeper back there and the Jacob's ladder. I don't love this. I might take this out. I don't love it. I just feel like it's kind of messy looking. This is my limelight looking great. This catmint is getting demolished by all the water. We've had so much rain, so I have to figure this out. I have to relocate where the water goes, so we'll figure that out. These boxwoods are also like out of control. We need to shape them up. They've gotten really big, and look at these hostas. Can you even? I guess every year they just get bigger. I don't know. They're huge, like huge, huge, huge. And so is my limelight hydrangea there too. just looking giant. I have the power washer coming. Is it next week or the week after? I can't remember, but we're gonna have the house power wash, so that's gonna look great. The house will look fresh and white. Danny has to do all the edging. We haven't done that yet. He mowed the lawn, but he hasn't done the edging yet. Oh no, this tree looks like it also has bugs. Dang it, oh, it does. Dang it, okay. I gotta spray this bad boy too. Stupid bugs, man. And then I don't know if you can see those petunias over there looking nice and big. Those get sun pretty much the entire day from morning until about 2 in the afternoon. So they're looking big and gorgeous, but grass is looking amazing since we fertilized. Danny fertilized and he sprayed all of the clover, which he needs to do it again. And he seeded. So it's looking really great. It looks like carpet. But yeah, everything is just really big and needs to be trimmed back already. So I also bought some more annuals. I bought some striped ones and some white ones to do in those planters up there. But I'm not going to do that today. But we'll do it soon. I need to clean off this walkway. I also really need to power wash the front porch. It's a mess. We did get new rockers. Those are from Walmart. Looking so good. But I want to do like a whole porch video, so stay tuned. We're going to do that soon. The other ones to show you are these barrels here. So right now they are not looking like that exciting, but the super petunias look really pretty. The white little flower, I think are they alyssum? I don't know. Those are looking great. Look at, that's the vinca from last year that was in this pot that grew out down there, and it's just growing in and gorgeous. I might just have it kind of like trail up the house. I don't know. It's so pretty. I can't pull it out. This super bina here is also full of buds. So this will be gorgeous soon. And then these are my Eden climbers. I got one in each pot. They're looking fantastic. They've got a ton of new growth, and these will grow up and over the pergola. That will be, they'll grow up and over that bad boy. There's one on the other side too. So that will grow over there and it will look amazing. But those little super binas, when they finally open, they're gonna look like this. They have all these tiny little flowers, these little pink flowers. Aren't these cute? So that's what they'll look like. Like these have opened, but like all of these are buds that are just starting to open. It's gonna look really, really gorgeous. So very, very happy. My butterfly bush came back really happy. Everything just looks really, really great. I'm really happy with how it's all looking, except for this. What critter ate that in the hosta? Take your guess. Could literally be anything. This is the wagon I bought today. It is upside down. I'm gonna open it and show you. Okay, here it is. It's by the brand Lux and Willow. I fell in love with it because of the blue and white stripes, blue and cream, but you literally just pull this up and it folds. Like, this is nothing fancy, you guys. It's just a wagon, but this is gonna be perfect for the beach. And I told Danny, I wanna go to the beach once a week this summer. We live so close, there is no reason why we can't go. So this will be perfect for putting our bags and our drinks and our food and our cooler. And it was 80 bucks. So not bad for a really nice wagon. Wagons can be very expensive, so I love it. And I also love that the wheels are plastic, so they will be easy to pull across the sand, where rubber can be kind of hard in the sand. So perfect.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put away this adorable wagon. Danny is going to get the weed whacker to start working on the edging. I'm going to work on cleaning up the front porch. You're also going to notice that I'm kind of wobbling around and I look like I'm really struggling to walk. And that's because I really was and still am, because I have been working out really hard, sometimes twice a day. And I've been doing a lot of squats and lunges and sumo squats and weighted squats. And you guys, your girl is struggling. My quads hurt so badly, but it's all worth it. So it's fine. But if you notice when I'm going up and down the stairs on my front porch that it looks like I've never done stairs before, that's because I'm trying not to fall on my face. Tell me you understand. Okay. I want to start by reading this one comment. It says, no question, just wanted to say absolutely love watching you. You're like my YouTube BFF. I get that comment a lot, you guys. I really love that you feel that way. I want you to be able to come to my channel and just feel relaxed. You guys, I am a normal person. I am a normal mom. I'm a normal, neighbor, daughter, wife. I like to have a good time. I can't take life too seriously because it's serious enough. And when I stop and I just think about it too hard, I get overwhelmed with everything that goes on in day-to-day life between raising children, elderly parents and, sickness, and it just becomes overwhelming. And so instead, I just choose to live on the side of the light, be positive, find the joy in every day. My very best friend, Anne, she says all the time that not every day is a good day, but there's good in every day. And you just got to find it and focus on it. So I hope you guys come to my channel and you feel that way. I'm really trying to just be my authentic self here. And I feel like a lot of you are feeling that. And I feel like you guys are my internet besties too. So thank you so much for that compliment and that comment. And I hope you all are feeling that way. The next question says, hi, Tiffany, I love you from Windsor, Connecticut. Hey, what was the breaking point to make you take your health seriously? Great question. I don't know if I answered this or not, but I do have an entire playlist about my weight loss journey. Honestly, for me, it was getting on the scale, weighing in at 266 pounds and just being so inflamed and swollen that nothing fit. I was so uncomfortable. My face hurt, my hands hurt, my legs hurt. I could barely walk. It was so miserable. And it was more about how I felt. It was never really how I looked, because I just didn't really care about that part. It was how I felt. I just felt so terrible. So that was the breaking point for me. I needed to heal from a lot of childhood trauma and just move past it. And I can honestly say I feel very, very good, very much like a healed queen. And I'm really thankful that I took that step to take care of myself. I feel like I got my life back and I'm trying really hard not to live in regret, what took me so long. But yeah, feeling really good. So that was the breaking point for me. The next question says, how much longer will you take the GLP-1 for? I can't imagine taking it indefinitely. I don't know. It may be indefinitely. I have zero problem taking it every day. It's no different than taking a vitamin or, if you have to take blood pressure medication or, when I put my glasses on or when I take my inhaler when I need it, it's no different from any other medication. I don't feel any different. So I truly don't know. I still have a significant amount of weight that I would like to lose. I'd like to lose another 20 to 30 pounds. So, still got a ways to go. And my thought process is that once I get to my goal weight, maybe I will go down in dose and just stay on a maintenance dose. But if indefinitely is what it is, I will do that. I will do whatever I need to do to live my healthiest life and to live my longest life. So I understand a lot of people can't, imagine doing a medication forever, but I have no problem doing what I need to do. The next question says, do you have a goal weight? You look fabulous, simply glowing. Thank you so much. I feel fabulous. I feel like I'm glowing from the inside out. I do have a goal weight. So I currently weigh 186 pounds. So I'm down a total of 80 pounds. I would like to be somewhere in like the 160 range, between 150 and 160. That would be ideal for me. I was 150 pounds when I got married and I felt really, really good. And so that is my goal. I am dealing with a lot of loose skin in my abdomen area that I'm really struggling with. It's really messing with me mentally. And so I Long story short, I did get the results back for that mole I had removed on my leg, and it is precancerous. She told me if I don't have it removed in the next 2 to 3 years, it will absolutely be cancer. So I have an appointment with the plastic surgeon this week to have it removed and have the rest of it taken care of. And while I'm there, I plan to just kind of get a little bit of information regarding possible mommy makeover to take care of the loose skin and, that kind of thing. So I know that's very common for people in my situation who have lost a significant amount of weight. So we'll see what happens. But that is my goal, somewhere in the 150 to 160 range. I figure if I can get down in that area and fluctuate in that 10-pound range, I will be comfortable and happy. Your weight goes up and down all the time, so I'm not looking to be the same weight all the time. I recognize it's going to go back and forth, but that's my goal. To answer the other question about, there's another one, how do you deal with bad body image days? I don't know how to answer that. I do have bad body image days. I have bad body image moments. I think every day I struggle sometimes with feeling proud of myself or looking in the mirror and being happy with what I see. Not to the level of body dysmorphia or anything like that, just seeing the areas that I still want to work on. Like I mentioned, the loose skin right now is really bothering me as I'm aging and everything is just kind of not as toned as it used to be. That's a struggle. So just trying to take care of myself. And I think right now I'm just more focused on being positive and staying in the positive and, focusing on that versus all of the things that maybe aren't going right or that I still need to do. So we shall see. This might be one of my favorite questions. It says, as a first-time mom about to have 2 babies under 13 months, do you have any advice? I could answer this in an entire 30-minute video. I have so many things that I would want to share. Advice, I don't necessarily know if that's what we want to call it, but I don't know a better word to use. But honestly, my best advice is to listen to your intuition. You know everything you need to know when it comes to taking care of your children. As long as you are making your decisions out of love and their best interest, you can't go wrong. When I was the first-time mom, I was 23 when my daughter was born, and I had no mom friends, and my mom lived out of state. I was trying to figure it out on my own. I had my mother-in-law, I'd call my mom, but my pediatrician said to me, just trust yourself, trust that you know what's best for your child, and if you don't have the answer, trust that you'll go and seek it out. But really, honestly, just trust in yourself and believe that you have your child's best interest at heart. Don't listen to all of the things out there like, they're only this age once, or you only get 18 summers, or all those things that are just meant to guilt you and make you feel, like you've got to fill every second of your day with all these amazing things before your children are gone and they're no longer yours. That's just not reality. Just enjoy it. My other piece of, advice, is to remember that the days are long, but the years are short, and everything is just a chapter. So even on your hardest days, when your baby won't nap or when you feel like you just can't get a break, just remember that it's going to come and go. And everything is, just temporary, and it may come back. You might have a bad day the next day. It might be the witching hour every day from 4 to 6, but just remind yourself that you've got through it the day before. You've gotten through 100% of your worst days, and you'll get through this as well, and everything is temporary. So that would be my best advice for you. I wanted to show you really quickly how things are going outside. It's just a gorgeous night. It was raining really hard the last 2 days. So I brought our mock orange back here. It looks great. And I moved the verbena over here. But this is how the super tuners are filling in. Somebody made a comment about that brighter pink would look better. These are as bright of pink as it gets. These are they might come off as a little bit like light on camera, but they are like a fuchsia. Like they are extremely bright. So they look really, really gorgeous. I also got a new basil, so that's delicious and wonderful. And yeah, it's just, oh, my little table came in too that I ordered. So everything is just looking so good. And look at Luna in the window. I cannot wait to get the house power washed. Like it is so dirty. It's going to be so good to have it like clean. They'll power wash like all the gutter and everything. It just is so bad. So absolutely cannot wait to have that done. But everything's looking really good. I need to come out and clean off the rug. I'll bring out a broom. I'm not going to do it tonight. We're actually getting ready to go out, but I will definitely be cleaning this up here soon.
The last question that I'm going to answer is, what are you reading right now? Best book you've read so far this year? This will be the first book I've read all year. No, that's not true. Yeah, no, it is true. This is the first book I've read all year. Oh my gosh, you guys, I really don't have time to read, but I have been living in my bathtub, avoiding responsibility and when I'm feeling overwhelmed at night. And so I needed a book to read. And so I asked all of my lovely followers on Instagram for some book recommendations. I do love a good smutty book, a nice romance novel, if you will. And there was an overwhelming amount of people that recommended the book Lights Out. I will tell you, it's a dark romance. It is definitely unlike anything I've ever read before. And so I don't know that I was prepared, but it's been fun and it's different and I like it. So I'll let you know how it turns out. But I do really enjoy it. Not to be like on the total opposite end of the spectrum, but the best book I've ever read is a book called The 7 Lessons I Learned from Heaven. And it's about a woman who had a near-death experience and how it changed her life and, you know, how she changed the way that she approached her life every day and the way she interacted with the people that she loved. And it was very, very, very good read. It was recommended to me by my cousin Jean. If you're watching, Jean, I love you and I'll see you next weekend. But it was just such a good read and it really does change your life. It is life altering. So definitely not like the other books that I read. So hopefully you didn't get too much information in today's video, and hopefully you still want to be my friend and you still want to come back for more. If you do and you aren't subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe and come see me again in the very near future. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to consider giving it a big thumbs up. And hopefully you enjoy my cheeky responses to all of these questions. And I hope you have a very beautiful week. I'll see you soon, my friends. Take care.